A Minnesotan is composing outdoor symphonies inspired by local ecology, history, and geography. James Everest's Sound Gardens also feature site-specific poetry, visual art, storytelling, dance, and other performances. Our Derek James learned more about how sound gardens work and the benefits of this unique form of art.
Outside the Minneapolis Institute of Art, musician and composer James Everest is connecting speakers, hanging wind chimes, and tending to his 3D sound garden.
This was always about how can I create an accompaniment for the dance or the concert that's already happening in nature.
For Everest, it's a chance to live out his childhood passions.
It's funny, my very first composition when I was 3 years old was a thunderstorm on the upright piano.
How do you describe the relationship between music and Mother Nature?
Wow, well, in terms of the way I compose the music, I really am taking a cue from an ecosystem, from a way that different elements are coming and going, the way a weather system might move through a space, or the way that two birds might be call and responding to each other.
In 2016, Everest introduced a new model using spatial speaker sets of various sizes to create an immersion of sound for music composed in the environment it's installed in. Each speaker has to be carefully placed and manually synced.
And it's kind of synchronized watches where you have to have them all individually playing but following the same thing so that the whole piece of music stays together.
As you walk through a sound garden, every step or turn of the head results in a different mix and arrangement of the music. There are interactive elements as well.
And we also have something that we call human wind chimes, where the orchestra members will each have one note and a mallet, and we will circulate throughout the space playing the wind chimes all together, but different notes.
To get the optimal effect of the sound garden, Everest says one may need to spend a few minutes in a spot to adjust to the sounds around them. I found this to be true. That in the distance, it was so quiet, but then it started to draw me in that direction. There's not only a calming effect, but potentially the ability to heal. Everest has brought sound gardens to local healthcare facilities and nursing homes.
And they're starting to see that what the benefits are of things like improvisation and playing music in a way where you're in the driver's seat like this.
In Minneapolis, Derek James, WCCO News.
So Everest is actually one of this year's Finnovation Fellows. This is supported by the Bush Foundation. There is a free fall sound garden featuring musicians, dancers, and spoken word artists. That's at Capone Art Park in Eagan, September 14th and 15th from noon to 4. And then you can also experience a sound garden at Park After Dark out at Crosby Farm, Friday, September 20th. That's in St. Paul from 8 to 10:30 at night.